2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Back in Vegas alongside Rich Beam at beautiful TPC Summerlin, I'm Luke Elvey. And this golf course, and particularly opening hole, a lot of fun.
It is pretty simple, straightforward. 409 yards for the back tee. Bunker down the right-hand side does come into play, so players taking out something other than driver. 3 wood, 2 irons. That'll leave a very short second shot. You can tuck that pin over the left-hand side just over the bunker, making a difficult second. But all in all, this is a good opportunity for an opening birdie.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. That should find the cut stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. Looking great now.
Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Oh, that was pure. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, get down. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after this hole, that's how it looks. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the third. Going with the 4-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This one's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Choosing the 9-iron here. Should find the green here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
I don't mind the look of this. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up. That's frustrating. Can make this one, it's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Opting for the 9-iron. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Beautiful.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This one's for birdie. This is a good chance. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Oh, just missed. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. Nice one, 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Wonderfully played from about 100 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. If it's up, it could be in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Finds himself in a share of 7th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's well played. Pin high.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Yep, he'll take that. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, this would be a good putt to make. And with it, a share of 3rd spot. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Oh, well played. Sitting at -7. Currently tied for 3rd. Lovely effort that. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. Get excited. This could go in. And that will drop in for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
They make it. Now 10 under par. Just a handful of holes to go.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? Leading by a shot after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. Good shot there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Ooh-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Hey, that's a chance. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.